Hello YouTube, Rocky3 here, back with another kickin' action figure review. This review is requested by Gomera42, and it is over the Mark V Evolution Armor, Iron Man. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, Baraki3, why didn't you take your figure and plop him down after you said his name, like you usually do? Well, it's because this figure has a standing problem, and he will probably fall over multiple times throughout the video, so I figured I would just go ahead and put him in front of your faces. And I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to look at this amazing guy anyways? Now, a little history about this particular suit. The Mark V Evolution Armor is a portable suit, portable case, see? Got a briefcase to carry it in. And the Mark V Armor, obviously, is different than the regular Mark V armor. This is the Evolution armor. You see how it's black and then gold? The gold are actually light panels to absorb light. Not really solar panels, but more like light panels, because they can absorb any light, any amount, any type. They absorb light. So unless you've got them in a room completely cut off from all types of light, that's the only time you can keep them out, because you never have to charge this suit, and it's probably the most energy efficient suit out of all of them. So yeah, now that I've told you that, I'm going to show you his accessories. Obviously, I already showed you the briefcase, which is well detailed and well painted. No, it does not open, unfortunately. I know, I thought it opened too. So that right there. And he actually has alternate pairs of hands. Like, see this blasting hand and this punching hand? Well, he has another blasting hand for this arm, and another punching hand for this arm, which are actually all well detailed and etc. And he actually, believe it or not, has two more hands. The carrying hands. I mean, I think they did a good job with these because they meant to carry the briefcase. And when they're carrying the briefcase, you wouldn't see the boosters or blasters on them, so those little whitish parts. Well, actually, they painted them, even though you probably won't see him when he's carrying the briefcase. So, they took the extra step to do that, which I appreciate. So yeah, that's all his accessories. And he has a bunch of accessories, and probably just as many articulation points as an Ultra Act figure. Which brings me to the question, why are Ultra Act figures $35 and up, and this guy's only $12? I just want you to think about it. I know they're made in different... I know they're marketed Japan figures, but still. I get marketed Japan figures for like 11 bucks. Like my Gamera and my Ultraman. But, just thinking. I don't really know why. There might be a good reason. And if there is, I'd love you to tell me. But once again, there might not be. So... whatevs. I've rambled too long. I gotta go. I gotta get this done. Let's move these out of the way and talk about Articulation. He does have a lot of articulation, as I just said. Head goes 360. And once again, like many other Iron Man figures, he cannot look up and down. This part here, the torso-ish, kind of goes up and down. Very little side to side. And 360 with ease. The arms can come up and down, but can't go 360 that way because they'll rip off these little rubber shoulders. And he was packaged with his arms like this, so it pushed his shoulders way up, and I had to like hold him down with books like over the course of an entire day just to get him to stay down. And I couldn't get him completely down like they're supposed to be, but I could get him like this, which I think looks cooler. They look like samurai pads now, which is awesome. And he also gets a 360 right here. Double elbow joint. 360 on the hands. And each and every hand has a wrist that bends like that. Yeah, I think that's my favorite articulation point. Legs 360 like this. Now the legs are also another point where articulation is a little Knees and foot. That's all the foot articulation, which is probably why he has this strange standing problem where his feet are like, we're going to go to opposite directions. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, they make that noise in my mind when they speak. But, yeah, that's it. Now, how about detail and paint job? Now, as you can see, automatically, the paint job's pretty stinking excellent. It's just an all-black body with where the panels are painted gold. And the detail's pretty exquisite itself. The face looks like this could actually come up and go over like Iron Man's helmet. It just looks really, really accurate. The chest looks beautiful. His energy source right here looks great. All of it, all the way down the body. The legs look good. They do. On the inside of the legs, they have the copyright stuff. But that doesn't bother me. And then the arms, they look pretty cool. Check those out. But my favorite part of this figure has to be the back. Look at his back. It's like this skeletal thing. He's got his spine, and his spine actually kind of connects right there. Does the same thing on the head, which is really cool. So I love the back of this figure. I put him on the shelf backwards, actually. That's how much I love it. I don't actually do that, but still, it's funny. Now, I might have to hold him for this, but how about size comparisons? First, let's compare him with one of his Avengers buddies whose arm just fell off. Ah! I'm just kidding. One of his spider legs fell off. Should tell you who it is. The Iron Spider-Man by Mattel or Hasbro. Is this Hasbro? Is this Hasbro? Ish. Okay, never mind. I'll figure it out. But yeah, they scale up pretty well together. Tony Stark actually made this suit for Spider-Man when he joined the Avengers. You can see Tony Stark's a bit taller than Spider-Man, which is good because Spider-Man's crouching and also a teenager. So, yeah. By Spider-Man, who is made by... Who made you, Spider-Man? I want to say Hasbro. Never mind. It was Hasbro. What am I thinking? Mattel. That's DC figures. I'm sorry, my mix-up. Anyways, another Avenger buddy of his, the Hulk. The Incredible Hulk. Oh my gosh, he's huge. See how big the Hulk is compared to him? That's right, because the Hulk's big and buff and all kinds of stuff. So this is actually pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah. And the one more guy, I'm not going to zoom in too much because he's pretty big too. Someone not from the Marvel Universe. How about Dark Horse? Let's go with my Battle Damage Predator from the Predators movie, which wasn't that good at all. So, yeah, this is actually a pretty good comparison as well, because as you can see, he is much bigger than Iron Man, as a Predator should be. So, yeah, got that. Now, all in all, this figure's not bad. I would pick him up. I mean, he's got a great detail, a good paint job, many points of articulation, great accessories. He just has a standing problem, he can't look up. Size as well, all kinds of good things. So I give this figure a 4 out of 5, which I think that he completely and totally deserves. So, 4 out of 5, and I will see you guys later.